Hey guys, this is Lauren Productions, aka Nana 4073, and I'm back in Cinders, part 19. And we don't have to diddle-daddle anymore, whatever they say, we're just gonna continue. You sound very convinced. May I know how exactly are you going to make this change happen, unlike all the other young girls unhappy with their lives? I sort of hope that you could help me with the details. But I basically have two routes of action that I could take. I could try to escape the town and start all over, or I could try to take control of the house from Camosa's hands. Indeed you could, but why limit yourself? Why not become the queen? Yes, that's an option too, since I'm going to the ball I might as well win the prince's heart. I can see you smirking, so I assure you I'm serious about all of this. That you are. It's heartwarming to see you so confident about your plans, Cinders. There's so much of your mother in you. There were times when she was very determined to act against all odds as well. Is that how you see my situation? Am I throwing myself against the high tide? How I see your situation matters little, both to you and your situation. Points of view are nothing more than what they are, points from which things are seen, never the things themselves. It is always easier to learn about a point of view rather than a thing. More often than not, things remain secret, they are uncertain. But one thing is certain, choice. What is your goal? I told you, I want to finally break free, and yes, and you gave me 3 possible routes. How could you make that happen? But at this point, they aren't any better than the miller's daughter's bedtime dreams of becoming a circus acrobat. If you are serious about it, you need to decide what it is exactly that you want, and then maybe I can help you form an actual plan. What I really want is... Oh man! We don't want to go for the prince, that's for sure. Retake the residence. That just seems so fucking impossible. Escaping the town together with Tobias would be a great idea. But then again, escaping town would mean Tobias had to start all over, and he's has this... Oh shit, stop that. He has this little merchant thing going on, and I don't want to ruin it for him. So I'm pretty much fucked. As always, saving is our best friend, and I will decide now. It's either retake the residence or escape town. Retake the residence. There's only one way for me to be happy, by being truly independent. And independence comes from a status, prestige, and social standing. I learned that from Camosa herself. That is why I'm going to take her place. Only then I can turn my house into a place where I can live happily. A bold plan, and how will you achieve this? That's the problem. I don't really have a plan, nor any ideas for the matter. And I hoped we could come up with something together. Let me think. The house belongs to Camosa, that is certain. There's no chance she'll just change her attitude towards you, and if she ever steps down from her positions, it's one of her daughters that'll take her place. I'm sorry to break it down, but you won't be doing any retaking as long as that woman is around. I will not fucking kill Camosa. I'm not that evil. We're going to escape town. We're escaping town together with Tobias. The truth is that not much good awaits me here. Retaking the residence from Camosa peacefully just won't happen. And ruining the prince to become queen? Please, this is the real world we're talking about. No, my only chance of freedom is a fresh start. I have to escape this place, break free from the prison that is my current life. Highborn young girls running away from their life in big mansions is not exactly unheard of. Are you sure you're not just trying to get some attention? Oh yes, because all I need is more attention from Camosa and her daughters. This isn't helpful, and you know I'm serious. Besides, I know someone who tends to leave any town she's currently residing in as soon as people start doing pranks to her cat. I don't have a cat. I hate cats. Cats are trouble. Well, I can be trouble too. Are you going to help me or not? Alright, you've made your point. Yes, I will help you, but I need to know your exact plans. Traveling alone can be dangerous, you can believe me. Is there someone who would be willing to go with you? I think I could ask Tobias to go with me. I know he's someone I can trust. I also think he may be in love with me. Really? You convinced the merchant to leave his business in town just within a few days. That's very skillful, Cinders. Well done. But we love him too, don't we? It's not like that. Tobias and I go way back. We played as children together. I'd hate to ask him to do this, but I think it's the only way for us to be happy, regardless of what people might think. If only the young would focus more on action and less on making dramatic statements about it. You'll learn soon enough that there is no such thing as the only way. There's always another way, and usually more than one. You're smart to join with Tobias. He seems like a good and smart man. As far as escape plans go, yours is quite good. I doubt Hermosa will sit back and allow me to run away freely, though. I won't get far if she sends her henchmen after me. You're probably right. You won't manage to escape until you covered your tracks behind you. Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to eat. Great timing. I'm truly sorry. I can't remember if I read the last thing here. Someone will have to help you with that. Someone? I don't think I know anyone whom I can ask to help me with such a thing. Besides, I don't know first thing about intrigue. I was never fond of crime stories. You wouldn't learn much from those foolish stories anyway. You can only learn such things from practice. But don't worry, I think I have a good plan. Yes, don't worry about it. Just return to your residence after the ball and after and wait here. Are you sure you're there? I don't want you to get in any trouble because of me. I told you not to worry about it. So don't worry about it. Alright, if you say it's alright. It looks like we have a plan then. Which is much more than what you had when you came here. It's true. I think I know where I stand now, for the first time in a long time. Still, I have to go to the ball first. But the way things are now, the ball is just a silly girl's dream. I don't even have a dress. Ha! I'm going to surprise you here. That is the least of your troubles right now. I'll get you a dress, one of my own old ones, actually. I used to wear it when I was about your age, and believe me, I melted many hearts in it. I really don't know if... Oh, I'm sure you'll love it. I'll have it cleaned and ready for the ball. Just pay me a visit before you go to the palace and I'll give it to you. I should also be able to find you some way to allow you inside the palace, so don't worry about it. I just need to pull some strings. Good day. I'm really grateful for your help. I don't know what I would do without you. Don't mention it. I made a promise to your mother, remember? In a few words of advice, or an old dress does... A few words of advice on an old dress don't cost me that much. You might even say I managed to pay my debt cheaply. Cheaply? Well, I'm about to leave this town, and I was afraid that you might come asking for something requiring an actual effort. Ha! Madame Guedet, selfish as ever. Do I look like some magical helper from the enchanted realm to you? I'm no fairy godmother, Cinders. And you're very lucky I'm not one of the little folk. Now go, all is set, if you know what to do. You're the fairy godmother I want. I have no idea whether this plan is going to work. I have nothing to lose, though. A life to gain. I need to see this through to have any chance at it. I just hope Hermosa doesn't manage to ruin it. Let's avoid the next random meeting with her, shall we? And let's stop addressing myself as plural, or speaking to myself altogether. Speaking to oneself is a bad sign, isn't it? Speaking to Tobias should help with that, as well as a couple of other things. This is going to be a long talk. He seems generally serious with his feelings towards me, but running away together is something different. It's a step with no option to turn back, and a lot to ask for, especially when his whole life and business are here. Maybe if we had more time, but leaving everything just tomorrow? No, no more whining. Let's go talk with the man before I change my mind by myself. Cinders, it's good to see you again. I swear, whatever Lady Camosa is doing to keep you indoors, it clearly isn't working. You've no idea, but today it's a bit different. But big changes are coming, Tobias. I came here to speak with you about something very important. Yes, I can see that. Tell me what's going on. I've been thinking about our conversation, about our chances for being together, and how slim they are unless we leave, and... Yes? And I want to do it. I want to escape this town with you, start everything over. I want to be able to live a normal life without other people something me to play a role I didn't choose. And I want to experience this with you. Would you be willing to share it with me? Cinders, this is are you sure? This is no small decision. I thought about it thoroughly, and I asked someone for advice. Believe me, this is the only option we have. I see. We spoke about this, yes, and staying here does seem like a grim perspective, especially for you. But leaving also means going somewhere, arriving at a new life. How can we know it will be better? Actually, do we know anything about it at all? You're a proficient merchant, Tobias. You may underestimate your skills, but not everyone will be able to pick up their father's business at such a young age and make it prosper. Whatever place we find ourselves in, I'm absolutely certain we'll do well, and if not, we would at least have each other. I do have some savings and some experience. I reckon opening a new shop far away from here is risky but doable. I have a feeling you're in a hurry to leave, aren't you? Red as always. I feel like we should leave right after the ball. You mean tomorrow? Don't tell me you're planning to murder someone. Drat, you know me too well. I'm the perfect material for an assassin. These racks I'm wearing makes me in something and difficult to spot. My thought is exactly. So then why the hurry? Why wait? There is nothing here for us, Tobias. The moment I realized this, my mind was set. Each day spent in this place is a day wasted to us. Waiting does nothing good. We need to leave as soon as possible. Which means right after the ball. Which you have to attend, am I right? I need to be there for myself. I need to show my family and all those people who I really am. I won't go down in this town's history as some worthless brat who eloped with the local merchant. No, I will fly my colors proudly before that, show Camosa she's made one mistake that she can't fix with money and intrigue. You sound lovely when you're confident like that. Or scary, I can't decide. It's you who gives me the confidence. Alright, this is way beyond manageable risk, but I guess one can't apply business standards to everything. And in some strange way, it actually makes sense. I agree. Let's do it. Let's escape together. Thank you, Tobias. I was so scared. You really want to be with me or Cinders? I am Cinders. Alright, I'm back. I knew I could count on you, Tobias. I just can't word how grateful I am. We will meet tomorrow after the ball at the crossroads. I'll try to be there around midnight. And then we leave. I still can't believe we're really doing this. I won't even have the time to sell my inventory. But we are. Don't listen to me. I'll be there tomorrow. Don't worry, I feel that for the first time in my life. I actually know exactly what I'm doing. This will work. See you soon. Bye. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And off she goes. If this was a game of chess, he'd be queen and I was a pawn. I guess. I'll have to end the episode here. Bye!